Hi, I am the CEO of this company called The Nurturer, and as you can see at the back, I have tried to whiten the walls or paint the walls, or rather plaster the walls with slate lime. And first I plastered the wall with mud, as you know. If you've seen my video on mud plastering, and then it was too dark, the room is kind of dark, so I tried to use this slate lime, which used to be used in olden days, and it is kind of natural. And actually the Nurturer is an NGO which will nurture all the creative and unique ideas which help the planet to become a more sustainable, more beautiful, more resilient place. And so I'm trying to I try to plaster my cement walls with mud, with earth, to make it a little naturally cooling, because there's this biomass thing concept which absorbs the natural heat from atmosphere and gives us heat when we need heat, and then it gives us the cooling, beautiful breeze or the coolness when we need it the most. So even though now I'm here, this is June and 9th June, so the weather has been very extraordinary, and almost every day we are getting a shower, or after every 2-3 days, and it is not cyclonic or very bad either. It's beautiful, it's miraculous. So I just wanted to invite, what every organization needs. We need an accountant, and we need a person who's going to build the website, and we need a lot of creative people who, with their ideas, we would like to transform this house and this land which I have into a beautiful place, so that we can show and inspire and help other people and give them, because God has given each one of us such beautiful ideas, but we just give up because we think that nobody will listen to us, nobody will support us, people will say we are crazy. Well, all that has happened to me, and I almost gave up, but then God doesn't give up, God said, no, you've got to do it. So I said, okay, fine, what's the problem? In any case, if this COVID thing is on, and if we don't do anything about our earth to make it beautiful and better, then these viruses will take on the world, and well, I don't think we'll have a beautiful place to live, a beautiful life to live. So, well, I guess we need to transform and change certain things. Of course, the first thing is like plants. So, try to bring a lot of plants into the house, and all the corners of the house. We try to put some greenery into every shelf and corner of our house. But then we also need to, I thought that let's not use the AC, and let's try to change. Let's try to reduce global warming by reducing the use of ACs. And God has been so supportive that every day it's cloudy, again it's cloudy, and God is supporting me, and I know it. And God wants me to do this thing, and please believe me, even though it does not seem to be true or real. You might think that how can God help a human being, because God is so invisible and unattainable and all that. I think it's the opposite. God is right there next to you, wanting to help you, support you. God wants to work with us, wants to share our love. God wants our love. God wants us to be happy. Anyway, enough of God. Okay, so what we need to do is that, yeah, need an accountant, I need a lawyer, our organization needs a lawyer and needs an accountant, needs a person who will develop and take care of the website, and and all the creative people who will build, and maybe somebody who will look after the contact part of it. So, and the most beautiful part is at present I can't do anything because it's just the first idea, and I've got all these crazy ideas like I want to have telemobiles, all the old cars. We could take the cover of the cars, that is, every owner kind of falls in love with their car and they don't want to, they have a kind of relationship with their vehicles, whether it is a car or anything. So they don't want to give it up. So then we can transform. I was thinking that if we could make a velomobile, you can Google it, but I'll tell you the basic concept is that you kind of have a cycling or paddling thing inside, and you cycle, and we could have a dynamo or a generator motor which could store some energy. The mechanical energy could be transformed and saved in the battery, which could be used for climbing high places, or it could just be mechanical. And the basic thing is that you cycle and it's an amphibian thing, so ideally, like paddle boating. So if you paddle, basically, that way instead of going to the gym, you can go places, and it's a covered cycle. To make it simplest, the concept is the concept of a bicicleta. It is a covered bicicleta in Spanish. It's a covered vehicle which does not obviously give out any pollution, and it gives health. If you cycle, you'll reduce some fat and get some good muscles, and it is covered, so you will not be it's covered, so it will give you the comfort of a car, kind of. It will shelter you from the heat and the storm and the etc., all those things. So, but we need people to do it. We need engineers to do it. Of course, ideally it would be those who are beyond 60, like they have the brains and they could direct, or they could create the concept, and because velomobiles can be of any shape, any design. So we just need people who could develop the basic design and get it made, and then we need people who will go to the government and persuade them to help us bring it into get it on the roads, because the velomobile has been here since the First World War, and there have been competitions, but then the government has been against it, and I think you know why. So it doesn't give enough profit to the government. Um, but I feel if we need to reuse and reduce stuff, so we can, the velomobile is the most wonderful concept for vehicles and for people. Yes, if you see what velomobiles are, videos, that it can attain, ideally it can attain a speed of 110 kilometers per hour, and it can navigate, it can move through the water as well as land. So that is wonderful. And it's covered the entire world. Somebody went all over the world in it. But in spite of that, the government still allow it, and you never see it on the roads. Maybe a few people in certain countries have been fortunate to design it and they use it. Very fortunate people. I have tried. In my old university, where the professor was, he told the students to design their own vehicles, and they were designing their own vehicles. So I talked to him about the velomobile, and also talked to the vice chancellor, the chairman, and they said, yeah, you just do a test drive, and after that you can take it on board. So we were ready to do it, and then something happened, and I don't know what happened, but well, the professor was a wonderful person, had to leave and go back. I heard that his brother died, and he was from the Middle East, so he had to leave. He was a wonderful person anyway. So I have always been trying since the last 20 years. I've been trying to get a velomobile on the road because I am in love with the concept. So there are so many things, and of course, not plastering, all the environmental bamboo huts, and uh, the little houses, the wooden cabins, everything. They are so beautiful. Reusing vehicles to build tiny houses, which is already there, flourishing. And well, all these things I would love to do with a committed lot of people, and the nurturer would love to nurture other startups. Of course, this is a startup, and I would love to share the profits with everybody who works in it, 5% for everyone, including me. So, and I think that is plenty. The most wonderful thing is being able to do something you want to do and make this place, the earth, worth living, and make our lives worth living. Give us something to look forward to, something to create and be happy about, and share this happiness with everyone. And so I hope you get the concept, and I hope you will contact me so that we can make a wonderful place. In the last 25 years, I've been a lecturer teaching. I did not get the title of a professor, so I can't use it. But of course, I'm a PhD and I could have, but I didn't. So let's leave it at that. But I have a lot of students, and if you are out there listening to me, I know you're very talented. Let us come together. Let us be something. My colleagues, my friends, my like-minded, people who understand me, and people who are dying to do something with their ideas, unique ideas and talents which God has filled them with, and God does not let them sleep or eat in peace like me. He says, go for it, go for it. And I said, okay, what's the harm? I'm not doing any job, but I'm trying to create something wonderful which will be wonderful for everyone. It's not for money, it is for the joyful experience of creating and living a beautiful, wonderful life. So the nurturer welcomes you to come and help build upon your dreams to make this planet a wonderful place. Welcome, and I hope in the next episode we can tell you something about our growing company of the nurturer, the startup, and wonderful people who will help to guide me, form it, and to bring it to reality. So see you soon.